Hey, what's happening, gang? I'm out in the shop. I had a mess everywhere. I'm standing right in front of the lathe, and I should have posted it on my Zippo Varga fan page, but instead I posted it on my regular Facebook page. But I picked up a chunk of brass, 2" by 2". Well, it's a little shorter than 2" now, and I posted on there. What do you guys think I'm going to make? And 3 people that I ran into personally actually guessed correctly. They guessed right off the bat, very first guess. So, no big secret. You guys have seen my top videos in the past. And here's one of the little guys here, made out of brass and stainless, with a tungsten ball bearing in it. So, yes, that's what I did. And here it is. It's a big diameter, you can see. And I used a 5/16 ball here. And I did not make this out of one piece of brass. The center of it actually has a brass rod in it that went through. I had balance problems, severe balance problems. I started off using a piece of stainless, but my tailstock wasn't lined up right, so when I drilled the hole in this, fail, my hole was off center. Because my hole was off center, I got it all put together and I was like, alright, cool, let's go ahead and spin it. Yeah, no. Wobble, wobble, wobble. I mean, it wobbled off terribly. So, back to the drawing board. And I decided, well, let me go with a like-weighted material. I'll get a nice, good, tight press fit. You guys can't even see where. And that's just where I've machined it flat there. But you can't see. See here? See the diameter? You can't see exactly where that where the big piece of brass starts and where the little piece of brass ends, which is kind of what I was going for. And then here's the opposite side. And then I did some diamond cuts on here. I just freehanded diamond cuts. And you guys want to take a guess how long a spin this thing will do? Just a regular spin, just grabbing it and just spinning it. Consistent 7-8 minute spins. If I give it a real good roof, I got almost an 11-minute spin out of that thing. So anyway, that's what the brass was for. So those of you that those 3 that did guess, you guys were spot on. Like I say, I got the lathe all cleaned up. I do have plenty enough here to make 3 more tops, which will happen at some point in time. And I've got a nice stainless rod here. Of course, you guys just saw the brass rod that I have. And then what I made this little one out of here was a piece of this octagonal bar stock. So lots of little bits and pieces of stock here. Trying to find a place to put it all on my tool rest here. But what else is going on out here? Well, really not a whole lot. So here I'm going to show you guys a bunch of the fail pieces. Oops. You guys see, those are all fail pieces. They can be used to be turned down to be used for something else, so I'll hang on to them. But yeah, just a bunch of fails, and it happens. It happens. And finally able to, with my new tool rest, which you guys see right there, my cutoff tool finally works freaking awesome. I had such a hard time with the old holder. There's the old holder, because the old holder is on a slight angle, just a ever so slight angle. So it didn't like, I mean, there was no cutting straight. It just, you know, after you cut, then you had to go in and machine it flat and whatnot, and there, and a whole bunch of chatter, you know, because you're using the old lamppost style holder, and it just didn't like it sticking out as far as it did, that particular holder. Too many areas of movement. So with the new tool post holder and the cutoff tool in the new tool post. That's a tongue twister. Tool post holder. It did fantastic, and here you can see it took it right down. Then I just snapped it off after I got it turned down that much. But I was able to turn that big brass round, the 2-inch round, and part with it, and it was just freaking awesome. My battery's already almost dead. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm not sure what all else is going on out here, but yes, I do. I remember. In fact, I'm not going to pause it. We'll see if the camera will make it through, because I'm using the GoPro, and the GoPro is honestly a pain in the ass when it comes to editing, because I've got an older computer. I mean, old by computer standards. It's running Windows 10, but doesn't have a fast processor and all. But that's beside the point. It takes forever to convert GoPro media so that you can edit it. It's just painfully long, so I'm just going to leave the camera on. I got a pawn shop find, so let's get over here real quick, over to the engine workbench, get the light on, find a place for the camera. Let's see, we'll just stick it right up here. That works. Pawn shop find was a Bluetooth 4.5-inch angle grinder that they had. They were out on 20 at the pawn shop that I go to all the time with Kyle and Sarah and Curly and Rebecca and Carla, and now Miss Diana, who has moved over from another pawn shop. It's a 4.5-inch Blue Point angle grinder, model number ETB415. And the thing is in like brand spanking new condition. So I looked them up, and there wasn't very much on them that I could find, but I did find that when they sold, they retailed for around $125. I couldn't even find any sold auctions on eBay with them, which is what I usually do when I go to the pawn shop, so I'm sure I'm given a fair price. Well, they had $39, $39.95 on this. I walked up to Sarah, goes, just give me a $20 bill. Ching! Well, that's a $15 flap wheel right there. It's a 4.5-inch. What grit is it? Does it say? 40 grit. But how cool is that? Almost brand new. Like I say, the only thing it's missing is the guard, and it has this neat little tool holder that holds the Allen wrench and the spanner to change your disc. The Allen wrench is for removing the handle, which I will probably do, and try to find a handle that I can install, just a single handle, because I'm not real jazzed about that bail. I don't like that. Don't like that really well. But works awesome. So pawn shop find, and of course my obligatory Blake, Amber, and Ethan. Got to mention you guys every time I get a pawn shop find, right? And all I did to hang these things up was just took zip ties, so I'm not hanging on the cords, because I was hanging on the cords, and I know that's a big no-no. So anyway, I just hang it on those on the side of my workbench here. I've got 3 now. I've got my DeWalt that I paid $5 for and just fixed the switch, that has my grinder wheel on it. Then I've got the flat disc on the Blue Point that you just saw, and then my old Harbor Freight, which is 10 plus years old, that still runs great, has my cutting wheel on it. You guys saw in my recent video where I was cutting and using this metal cutoff wheel, which is supposed to give you 1,000+ cuts over the regular discs, the fiber discs. So far so good. Nothing else real major going out here. Told you guys about my shoulder. I'm putting off the surgery. I'm not worried about the surgery. I know how long the downtime is afterward, and I've got too much to do. So it is going to get done. I've just got to be really careful with it and make sure that I don't overexert it and tear any more of the rotator cuff or cause any more perforations in the tendons. I'm approaching 10 minutes, so I'm going to wander around the shop aimlessly, see if there's anything else I can get into. If there is that I think might be even remotely interesting, I'll put it up for you guys. So that's it. This is Zippo. Later. I'm out.